Hi, it's Allison McNamara. Welcome back to Popsugar TV. For today's DIY, I'm going to show you how to make your own amazing photo set clutch. We saw tropical prints for spring 2012 at Stella McCartney, Pilotto, and Salvatore Ferragamo, and we fell in love with the bags and clutches at Choo and Kate Spade. So today, I'm going to show you how to make your very own. Here's what you'll need: a structured clutch, 2 copies of a pretty picture, Gorilla Glue, Mod Podge, sponge brushes, cardboard, and scissors. The first step is to find your pretty picture that you're going to use for your clutch. So today I'm using this beautiful sunset. I took this photo from Hawaii, and it's a great way to remember a vacation. So if you carry your clutch, you're always going to remember that amazing trip. So find your photo. You want to have 2 copies for the front and the back. I have a third printed out just in case I make any mistakes. Always like to have a backup, but you really only need 2 copies. So we've got our photo. Now let's talk about our clutch. So choose one that's hard. I'm using this box clutch, but you want to make it even harder, so that's where the cardboard comes in. You're going to glue it on both sides. So cut out a box, make sure it fits, and have it for both sides of your clutch, and then glue it on with your Gorilla Glue. Just kind of make an outline around the entire box. You pull down your cardboard. Really press it. So once you've got your cardboard on both sides, it's time to play with your picture and find where you want it on your clutch. So you're gonna start with the side that doesn't have the opening, so just this side right here. And you're gonna take your photo and lay it out. Now I think the best way to explain this is to think of it like wrapping a present. So basically, you wanna fold the sides in and kind of finesse it around, wrapping it like a present. So I really want this sunset to be in the center, so I'm gonna kind of make it so it's there. What you have to do is start gluing it down. We're going to do the same thing to the bottom. It's best to use regular paper versus really thick photo paper because you need obviously to bend it and wrap it. Now that we've gotten the top and bottom glued down, it's time to tackle the sides. I think this is the hardest part. Basically, like I said before, think of folding it like a present. All right, so as you can see, we've done our first side, so all you're gonna do is repeat the exact same steps on the other side. So take your photo, try and match it up as much as possible to the other side, because obviously you want the prints to be as much aligned as we can. This side can be a little bit trickier though, because it does have the clasp on the top, so just make sure to work around that. You might need to use your scissors depending on the shape and size of it. Take your Gorilla Glue and squeeze it out across. And you really want to make sure it's all glued down. So see, I've got a little extra space. I'm going to apply a little bit more Gorilla Glue. So we glued down the bottom. Time to tackle the top. Make sure your clutch is open. We need to cut around our clasp. So pull it very taut, take your scissors, and use your clasp as a guide. See, I've cut out where my clasp is going to go. You want to be very precise, so the closer you can get there, the better. Glue down on the inside. Now we're gonna Mod Podge, and basically what this does is it's like a gloss luster, kind of like lamination, so it'll give it a nice clear glossy coat, and it will really protect it and hide all the imperfections. It can be a little messy, so if you are in a nice space, cover it with a paper towel. Put your brush strokes all in the same direction. I suggest horizontally. That way when it dries, it's all uniform. And one of my favorite things about this DIY is that it's a great present. So say you and your friend had a great vacation, or maybe a honeymoon for your friend who just got married. It's a good way to remember that special trip. So we're basically done. So all you need to do is let it dry overnight, and then voila. Okay, so I'm so excited how this turned out. I love it. Now you have your very own photo set clutch, just like Jimmy Choo's, and super easy to make, right? Thanks for watching today's DIY. I'm Allison McNamara, and I'll see you next time.